Hi, everybody. Matt here from Matt Likes Comics, and welcome to the Sunday Superhero Show, Treasures Edition. I call it the Treasures Edition because we're all going to be showing books A, that we treasure, but B, because Mike has decided tonight that he's going to show us treasuries. Oh, sorry. So tonight, and I couldn't think of something cool to say about Animal Man. TM, I thought Animal Edition
Yeah,
was my first thought. Then I thought,
nobody
oh,
can find anything cool to say about Animal Man but me. So
well, but
I
the way
get
it
it.
was, I was going to call it the animal or beast edition, but I was like, but then people will be expecting gorilla covers, or they might want crypto or that sort of thing, and it completely just didn't come out wrong. So I didn't want to go completely treasury edition because then I would give it away totally,
Yeah.
you know. So I actually struggled with this one for a while. But so I came out with Treasure Edition because I'm a weenie. So, welcome to the show, guys. TM, what have you been doing lately in your little corner of the YouTube world?
Well, I do a show weekly with Biggie Shaq called the Hot Five Commandments, where we talk about speculation that we come up with and that could either get hot or has potential to get hot. We bring books before they get hot. So like we kind of look at it and be like, okay, this has a potential to get hot. It's only $5 right now. It does have potential. $5 is a small price to pay in, and if it's a character you like, you can get it for cheap. So like we kind of warn people because like I definitely check out a lot of the news and I talk to Biggie about a lot of the news that's coming up and that I stay connected. So we just use that and we were an award-winning show last year. So hopefully this year we can win again.
Well, I know
And
that you've been nominated because I nominated you guys, so I know that there's at least one nomination out there.
I appreciate that.
You know,
Other than that, I don't do a lot on my channel unless it's like unboxings and that. And I had a busy month this month. I did do a lot of unboxing videos and stuff, so you can definitely go check those out. I don't have anything coming up in the next little bit, but you can go back and watch those videos and that. I think I dropped like 4 last week.
very cool. Mike, how's the comic room coming?
Slowly but coming. Unfortunately, I miscalculated my timing mostly because my kids are home all summer and I do have a job. And then the days that I'm off is because my wife is working and I'm with the kids. So whenever I get a free half a day, I get on it. Hopefully, in the next few weeks. If I wasn't renovating my whole basement, it would have been done already. But because I'm not just gonna, I needed to renovate the whole basement. So everything that I did, it wasn't just for one small room because I could have had that room done months ago. It's just a long process because I'm doing the majority of the work myself to save myself a lot of money. And unfortunately, that also requires me to always be there, which I can't. So hopefully, we'll have it done really soon. And I've been doing my regular 2 to 3 videos a week. This morning, I came out with a Christmas in July video showing some
Yeah,
Christmas
I've
comics.
yet to watch that. I spent the day with the kids, as you said, the summer. That I had the kid. My wife is actually in your neck of the woods right now.
Oh,
She's in Laval
oh,
this
really?
weekend.
Oh,
Yes, and
nice.
she went to a wedding, so I have the kids by myself. I took them to a water park today to keep them busy and happy.
Uh,
So I didn't
I
get a lot
was
of.
I shot my video early in the morning, and then the rest of the day I was with the kids. Most of the day we were in the pool, so I think we all got a little bit too much sun.
Yeah, I can understand that. I felt that when I got home too. All right, before we get going on everything, let's take a moment to say hi to the people in the Nefarious Comics chat. Who we got here tonight? We've got the longest cosplays was first to be second. Welcome to the show tonight.
I
And then Louis here. Let us end the weekend with a look at some great books. Well, I certainly hope that these guys brought some because I'm not so sure mine are that great. But anyway, and we've got Jeff Jack from Four Color Flophouse here, ready to
Hey
go.
Jeff.
There was a guy who commented on Nate's stream this week that Four Color Flophouse would make a great name for a band. I completely agree with that. So, and Big Nasty's here. Hi, Rich. Great
Hey
show
Rich.
last night. David is a really cool guy, and it was a lot of fun to watch. And it turns out Big Nasty's fourth, not third. Hi, Steve. Stevie D. The
Hey,
amazing
Stevie.
Stevie is here. Awesome. If you're not watching Stevie D, you should at least once in a while. He will make you smile. Trust me. Brian LCS is here,
Hey,
taking his
Brian.
time off from being a local comic stud and coming to say hi. Good to see you, Brian. Excuse me. Pardon me a second.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Mike Dennis is here. Mike, great to have you around. We're always gonna. Well, it's always good to have a ton of mics here.
We're always going to be there.
You know. Let's see. Doc's Comics is here. Good to see
Hey,
you,
Doc.
Kevin. Kevin, that was a lot of fun last Tuesday. Glad you came in.
Actually, I'm going to show up. One of the books I'm going to show is because of him, because has been showing some stuff lately on shorts. So one of the books I'm going to show is because of him.
Very cool. The great and amazing Robbie Joseph has joined us tonight. Good to
Robbie.
see you, Robbie. I haven't
What's up,
seen you on
Robbie?
the live stream in a bit. It's great to see you up and about a little bit. And let's see here. A lot of talking going on. Rob Sage. Pardon me.
Rob?
I don't know what it's like at your guys' houses, but we have to have the air conditioner nonstop, and my throat's getting really dry.
I got that. I have asthma.
Yeah, me too. That's why we gotta keep it down. Thomas is here. Good to see you, Thomas.
Thomas.
McDonald.
Hey, Thomas.
He's had another couple good videos this week with some great books. And that's everybody that's here at the moment. So we'll pop people name on as they come in, and we'll give them a little wave or something to show that we see them. So we drew lots, and it turns out that I'm going to go first tonight, really quick. I've got a few Justice League International books in honor of Animal Man, who was a member of the team in Europe, I think, briefly, and then went to the main team for a bit.
It was Justice League United because they didn't want to call it Canada.
Oh yes, that's the one. That's the one I should have pulled, but I showed those not too long ago. That's true. So, anyways, Justice League, which became Justice League International number 4.
Oh, yeah, I got that. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. I'm already starting.
That's fine. This is a nice book. If you've never read Justice League 5,
I love that one.
All
I
I
love
will
that
say is One Punch Batman.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to know about that book.
That's the one story I remember from when I was just buying that off the rack and I read it. I'm like, wow, that was funny.
Yeah. Number 6. I mean, this was the last one that was just Justice League, because with number 7, it became Justice League International. And then we've got number 8, where, women can never seem to decide because Black Canary's playing that role. Put it over there. No, over there. Exactly. Guy getting punched in the face. But there's more guy getting punched in the face coming. Issue number 9. And here's number 10, where there's a bunch of Green Lanterns going with flying with Hawkman and some of the other members, because this is during the Millennium event. Justice League 11. This is the first issue when it first came out that I remember buying. I remember it because of the Fist. I ended up tracking down all the rest back then, so that I could see the story develop, because I remember reading this and laughing my head off at Beetle and Gold, and and even Mr. Miracle got in on the jokes, and I thought, this is great. Issue 12, which I bought around the same time.
That's first appearance of Maxwell Lord, isn't it?
No,
No, that's number 1.
It's number 1 is the first appearance of Maxwell Lord. He built the team.
That's a key, though. I don't know what kind of.
It's a key because you discover Maxwell Lord has powers.
Okay.
Number 13. I promise I won't be too much longer.
Oh, no worries.
Number 14. And I can't remember if it's 14 or 15 because I know that this is his first cover appearance. But one of them is the first appearance of Gnort. The dog one. The dog Green Lantern that everybody hates. But this is also the first appearance of Manga Khan, the first full appearance, sorry, because he had a cameo in the other one. First full appearance of Manga Khan and Elron, who was a robot that was with them for a long time. And Elron, yes, was named after L. Ron Hubbard. They have said that. Here is one of the coolest covers, number 16, where Batman actually manages to convince Fire and Ice that he's not really Bruce Wayne, that he's only disguised as Bruce Wayne, and that he's really a very ugly man under the Bruce Wayne mask because Fire keeps hitting on him. Of course, he's playing James Bond in this book, but issue 17, where Beetle is getting the crap kicked out of him by an android.
Just a regular Tuesday.
Just a regular Tuesday. And the last two I'm going to show are great because they're opposite covers. You've got 18 with Lobo being mean and aggressive with Guy Gardner.
Yes, sir.
Followed by 19, which has Guy Gardner being aggressive and mean to Lobo.
See, I got the first one you showed. I don't got this one.
Well, it's funny because the tables do turn in this book. So they're a lot of fun. This is a great series. Like, this is a series that I have loved forever. I'm going to probably love forever. And, it is so rereadable because there's so much going on all the time. It isn't just the jokes. It's the fact that you've got a page and then all of a sudden there'll be two panels that will make sense 4 issues later. So you had to read them all in order to keep on top of things. And I agree. Longest Columns Plays. Great Gnort is hilarious. The issue, the annual issue where they send him to very cool, Doc. When they go to the Justice League Antarctica is one of my favorite books of all time. It's just great. All right, TM.
All right, so I brought a lot of comics, but I also brought some other stuff that goes with my theme. So I'll start off by showing this card. It's got a nice Animal Man card here. This little back here. And then we'll move
Very
on.
cool.
I got the hardcovers. One of my favorite writers is Grant Morrison, even though I love the Animal Man run by Jeff Lemire. But I got book 1 of the hardcover with the dust jacket.
Oh, cool.
Very cool. And so the dust jacket is different than the inside. That's really cool.
Book 2. So, I think this is issue number, I don't have this issue because, I can never find a good one. I think it's, issue 14, maybe later. I think it's later.
Right.
And then this is issue number 5 cover, which I don't have yet either. But it's another dust jacket as well.
Are those stories from the 80s?
Yes. Late 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to say late 80s, early 90s, right?
Yeah, because it looks familiar.
Is that the run that had the Wile E. Coyote story we did for
yes.
Book Club? Okay.
This is the issue here, the number 5 cover here.
Right. Yes, that's what I thought.
And it's the first appearance of what was his name? It was like Wile E. Coyote, Crafty Coyote.
Yes, Crafty Coyote.
And that first and only appearance, I will say. All right, and next up, this is a 1 of 1. There's no other, none other than this is out there because if you know Spidey's powdered tumbler and that, go check him out on IG and stuff. I got this a while back from him, and it's custom made, and that he does a lot of cool looking tumblers and that. but this is an Animal Man tumbler. So it has the cover for issue number 1 of the Jeff Lemire comic, and
Oh, that's
then
cool.
around it has the inside of some of it and that, like with the words and that.
Oh, very cool.
So this is a 1 of 1. Nobody else has this, so I'm pretty happy. I don't
Oh,
think
nice.
anybody else wants it but me. So
Well, Mrs. Buddy Baker might.
and then last up, he's actually surprisingly enough, there is a community out there, and there is a lot of people that are actually huge fans of Animal Man, besides me, and that, and it warranted a figure by Todd McFarlane, a gold label figure. It was a Target exclusive, so I wasn't able to get it. I had somebody from the United States got it for me, so thank you to that person. But I ended up getting the Animal Man figure.
Oh, that's
Very
nice.
cool. Todd McFarlane, it's amazing. This multiverse set, there are actually quite a lot of characters that are like most people would not think about. When I was in Montreal Comic Con last year, he showed a bunch of figures. There was like the original Beast Boy, like when he was from the Doom Patrol Beast Boy kind of thing. There was one
Yeah.
figure for that, and there was a couple of other Titans like that, like Jericho and characters you wouldn't expect normally. But he had done some of these. Of course, there was a new Starfire, there was a new Nightwing, but it was really cool to see.
All right, so I will go fast with these because I do have quite a bit of Animal Man comics.
You can take as long as you need, DM.
Yeah, I'll go fairly. I'm going like from latest to earliest, so I'm going backwards with the numbers. I'm gonna start with this Animal Man annual number 1 from the Jeff Lemire run. It's a really good run. It really it like you get introduced to the Red and the Grant Morrison run,
Yeah,
but in the Animal run from the Jeff Lemire run, you get more introduced to the Rot, which is like the Parliaments. You get
yeah.
like the green, the red, the Rot, aka the
And
black.
there's also the blue now with Aquaman.
Also the blue now with Aquaman and
Yeah.
stuff, which yeah. But he yeah, I love this run and stuff. It really discovers a lot. You find out a lot more about Animal Man and his destiny, and not only his but his family's as well in this series. So it's a really good run. It's a run that made me fall in love with Animal Man. So Animal Man, annual number 1. We got Swamp Thing joining.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great cover.
All right, we got Animal Man 28. So I've been just chipping away. So it'd be kind of random books here or there, but yeah.
Oh, I understand. I'm still chipping away at a couple of like there are most new 52 books I have. I have the whole run, but there are some that I only have half of, and I'm chipping away at those too, like Batgirl.
All right, we got issue number 26.
Very cool.
Dark Side Action.
Is there anybody Darkseid hasn't fought?
No.
Very, very cool.
Issue number 27. This is Rot World. This is like it's a future. In the story, they like travel into the future, and like Animal Man gets to see what happens if something goes wrong, and yeah, the world ends up becoming Rot World. The Rot World.
Now, is Arcane a big part of the Rot, or is he trying to?
He later becomes like an avatar, like you know how like Swamp Thing is the avatar for the green, Animal Man's
Yes.
the avatar for the red. Arcane eventually does become avatar for the Rot, and
Okay.
currently it's Solomon Grundy.
Better choice in my opinion, but
This is just a cool cover. Animal Man number 16.
very nice.
Don't worry, they get better, everybody. Right.
Oh, one thing about the new 52, I will say, is their dark titles were fantastic.
We got issue number 15. The Red Kingdom begins.
Very cool.
So this is what I mean about like they go into the future and the rot wins. If you know anything about Hawkman, he uh, reincarnates every time, but in the future he gets the rot gets a hold of him and he becomes part of the rot.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this whole reincarnation thing, Hawkman's continuity is such a mess.
I really like this cover in that it has the whole family on here and has like the separation between the red and the rot on the cover. Really like that.
Oh, very nice. Now, Jeff Lemire wrote all these. Who did the cover?
I think Travel Foreman.
It's very nice. That particular one is really good.
I think Travel Foreman was the artist on this picture. Scott Snyder, maybe. Yeah. All right, issue number 11. A lot of people just didn't like the art inside. Like I got some people to read this series, and the art is what really took them out of it. Because like you get a lot of this in it, but like that's just to like it is a lot of like body horror type stuff because you're dealing with the rot and you have to like show
Exactly.
that. So it's a lot of messy work, but it's makes sense. Like it took me a while to like get into the art too.
Yeah, but
Um,
Jeff Lemire's writing makes it worth reading.
oh yeah. We got Warriors of the Redlands, Animal Man issue number 10. Yeah, these aren't
Very
very expensive. They're like $2 a piece and stuff. All right, we're getting into some good ones. The Sea of Red, issue number 9. I really like the red on this cover.
Yeah, that's a nice
brilliant.
cover.
Black, white, and red make very striking covers. Like when they're used together, it's just amazing.
All right, and we got Animal Man issue number 8.
See, they did it again. Very cool.
Yeah. I got 2 of these covers because this is the first appearance of Animal Woman, which if you read the series, you know that this again takes place like a future thing, the birth of Animal Woman, and that spoilers, Animal Man Buddy Baker is not the true avatar of the Red. The true avatar of the Red was his daughter Maxine Baker,
Okay.
but she was too young to take up the mantle, so they needed a substitute to take over until she was old enough to take up the mantle.
Very
Okay.
cool. Very, very smart.
Issue number 5.
Now, my understanding is Animal Man was not one of the original New 52 ones, right? They were. It was a later book during that period. Like it replaced one of the other ones that was canceled, if I remember correctly. It didn't get to
Oh, I'm not
52.
sure. Yeah, this one got to 26,
Yeah.
28 maybe. Yeah, it didn't get. Yeah, no face you want to look at in the mirror.
Why?
Is
I
that
look
two-
at it every morning.
Is that Two-Face?
No, that's Animal Man.
Oh, okay, okay. It looked like Two-Face for a second.
All right, Animal Man number 3.
Good stuff.
Just realizing how much more we.
How much? What?
All
Sorry.
right, how much we have left? Animal Man number 2, right? Yeah. Terror waits inside the Red.
Oh no, the red.
All right,
Remember
and
all those
we got
books in the 50s? Better dead than red.
I got like 3 copies of #1 from this series and stuff. This is a second print, and I really liked it. I had to pick it up, and that the second print of Animal Man #1. I really like the red background on it, and you'll see
Right.
what I mean when I show the next one here. These are the regular covers for Animal Man issue #1, the same as this cup here, the Spidey's
Very
powder
cool.
tumbler.
Oh, nice.
So I got 2 of those, and that is it for the Jeff Lemire run. This is just an offshoot one. This is Secret Origins Features, issue #39. This is Animal Man and Man Bat.
Very cool.
Mm.
Now, does the secret origin in that book the same as the one we read for book club? They give the same
No.
origin, or did they change it?
No, they changed it up a little bit in that one.
Very cool.
Because like the first appearance, you mean? The
Yeah.
Strange Adventures 180? Yeah,
Yes.
they changed it up a little bit. All right. So this is just a sketch cover from one of my favorite artists in the community. It's like I got this from like I've known this guy for like going on like 5, maybe 6 years. And that I got this from him like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. He did it for me. And what he did was he ended up changing the title, the top of it and stuff because it was an Aquaman book and because there was no Animal Man sketches. So he ended up changing it up and rewording it and making it Animal Man. But yeah, this is Animal Man. This is done by Rad Art and Comics.
Very cool.
That's nice.
Like it's so good. Like see how like you could kind of see like how like where he changed it up and stuff because you got the like the little logo of Aquaman up there in the middle. But yeah, it's beautiful.
Still
I love
pretty
this.
cool. It's actually close enough to the Animal Man logo that you could get away with it.
Oh yeah. Lots
Lewis
of
is saying
vegetables and
he likes
minerals.
the. Lewis says he likes the Supergirl and Stargirl on the wall.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one right here. That's actually drawn by Rad Art and Comics too.
Very cool.
And then that was just gifted to me. That's something that is just a print, but it's signed by the voice actor that voiced, yeah, him. What was it? Mandrake, voiced
Very
Mandrake. And then, of course, I got Animal Man here by Brian Boland, and then Animal Man and Stargirl here. So yeah.
Very cool.
All right, I'll get through a lot of these ones really quick because they're kind of a little graphic in that. I just kind of picked these up because I need to fill the run until we get to the good stuff. But it's because when we get to the good stuff, it's Brian Boland. So
yeah,
Most Dangerous Crime, a little creepy here. For all you kind of like they are really cool covers, and that for like horror fans and stuff out there. This is issue number 81. These are not done by Grant Morrison. This is after Grant Morrison's run.
So these are Vertigo, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
DC Vertigo.
And that's what I liked. I mean, New 52 got rid of Vertigo, but at the same time, they still had Vertigo type titles on their dark sides, and they were still really good. Like Justice League Dark was just absolutely brilliant.
Oh yeah, I like Justice League Dark. I got the compendium up there.
Excellent.
Issue number 79.
Wasn't Vertigo created for more darker stories?
Yes.
Kind of a thing.
Yeah, they brought it back too. Vertigo's back.
Yeah, Vertigo is back now again. They're using the imprint again.
Number 78.
Yeah, Mike.
Creepy cover.
Some books like Swamp Thing started as DC books, and then they moved them over, like Hellblazer as well, and
Yeah.
Sandman started as Vertigo.
I really like this cover, issue number 77.
I feel like I'm mesmerized just looking at him.
You got issue number 76.
Oh, that's neat. Who's the character that's the black big thing in the back?
I don't know. To be honest, I haven't read this far into it yet and stuff
Mhm.
because I want to complete it before I even start it. But the only two runs that really matter, in my opinion, are the Grant Morrison run and the Jeff Lemire
Mm.
of Animal Man. Some of it kind of falls short with other stuff. Like I read The Death of Animal Man, and it was all right. It wasn't the best and stuff. And then Justice League United with him in it is pretty good too. But like the two runs that I really think you definitely should read is the Grant Morrison run and the Jeff Lemire run
Yeah,
and stuff.
I really like Grant Morrison as well as Jeff Lemire, so I should give it a run. Are for people like me who don't have the books, are any of these collected in trades? Just
Yes,
if you want to
you can
like read.
get trades and stuff and that. Yeah, because I ended up getting somebody the trade paperbacks from them. I think there's 5 trades
Mm-hmm.
and that. So there's 5 trade paperbacks of that, and then these are pretty affordable. These are like $30, 45 Canadian, but you could probably get them for cheaper. And that, so you get all of this stuff in these books.
Very,
So,
very awesome.
um, right. No, we got issue number 75. Yeah, these ones, all of these ones that I'm showing in that from this run that was all just sent to me by Rad Art and Comics. And
That's
so this
nice.
was after the Grant Morrison run and after Brian Boland stopped doing the covers. Red Death.
Very cool dragon emblem. Awesome. You are showing a bunch of covers I've never seen. This is just absolutely great for me.
A lot of them are great covers. They're fantastic.
I know. I never bought a lot of Vertigo because I always thought, oh, I could get them in bulk later, and then I never got around to it because I was so concentrated on Superman.
So we're gonna make a jump because this is issue number 72, and this is Vertigo, DC
Mhm.
Vertigo. And it's gonna jump, and it's not gonna be Vertigo anymore, but it's still like the same
Right.
run. This is issue number 49.
Awesome.
Tom Beach. Tom Beach was writing this at the time. We got issue number 48.
Now that's neat. Now I got a quick question. With regards to his powers. Okay, you know how he gets the power of any animal that's near him or whatever. What does he do in the presence of all these supernatural type things if there's no animals around? How does it? Can he take powers from supernatural animals?
So yes, and
Awesome.
aliens.
And aliens.
Yes, because like the untapped potential of the red is like Maxine's definitely stronger, and then of course Beast Boy gets the power of the red later on, and in what I forget the run it was, but Beast Boy literally needed to save people, and he actually became Starro. Like he
Wow.
was able to transform into Starro and that, but like it ended up screwing up with his mind and stuff. Like he became mindless and
Awesome.
became Starro for a little bit and stuff. And everybody was afraid of him for the longest time in that. But yeah, like they have so much. Like nobody realizes how strong like Swamp Thing is, or how strong Animal Man is, or his daughter like Maxine is, and that because it's not just um, every living being in the world, it's in the universe, in the
Okay.
multiverse, and that
Yeah, that's pretty
they can
powerful.
yeah. So like it's like that's why I think Swamp Thing is pretty OP. So same with Animal Man, same with Solomon Grundy, and that, and now like that's why they call what is it, God Imp? No, it's not God Imp. It's Emperor Aquaman now, is
Yes.
because because like the blue is stronger than the red and the green, because blue runs through both of them, because the red still has like water in it, the
Yeah.
green has water in it. So like Aquaman is stronger than both of them. So
Yes. And he showed that the
um
last couple of issues. It's pretty. It's been pretty cool reading Emperor Aquaman.
this actually just recently picked up this one and the next one, and that it's a Brian Bowling cover. Cool trippy cover, and that is him and Maxine, his daughter.
Very nice.
And then this one is just cool. I just saw it and I was like, this is cool. Day of Dread issue, or Day of Dread 2.
I would say yes because Herco is in the dimensions and he's an animal. Damn Dread too. Awesome.
This is one of my favorite covers. Issue number 34. It's a very iconic cover. People that don't even know Animal Man know this
Know
cover.
that cover. I know that cover. That one I have seen before.
Yeah, Animal Man issue number 33. We got these two guys here. I'm just trying to figure out why this pizza box is floating. 32.
You betcha. Lewis.
Just kind of wondering what's going on here with everybody in the background, man. It looks like a horror film. So if you look, it's just like all the same faces. Just
And it's almost a gorilla cover. It's orangutan.
this is also cool right here. Issue number 34.
Psycho
You have
pirate. Wow.
you have him. All of these older covers on the cover here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Flash
I
and
see.
that. Issue number 13. This is actually like this came out around my birthday in that the year two. Um, it's a sneaky key. This is a sneaky key. This is the first appearance of Freedom Beast, and that not to be confused with Balana Beast, but Freedom Beast shows up in this.
Yeah, Buana Beast had one or two appearances, I think.
Yeah, I need
So
to get. I think it's issue number 4. I do need to get that cover too, because it's the one where Balana Beast is like holding back Animal Man like this.
okay, so then he's had three appearances, yes. Because he had the one appearance in Showcase, the one appearance in Animal Man that I'm aware of, and then one appearance in an Ambush Bug book where they make fun of him.
Actually, I have the first appearance of Balana Beast. I have 2 issues of it. Issue number 12. A lot of Animal Mans on this cover.
Neat. Almost an infinity cover of a different way.
Issue number 10. There's a creepy cover in that. It also has Vixen on the cover, which I will say, guys, Vixen is coming. All you Vixen fans in that, she's also attached to the red, and that it's a cool character. I'll be definitely picking up the
That's not
Vixen series.
surprising with her powers being what they are.
Yeah.
She should be attached to the red. Yeah. For those that
Um,
don't know, Vixen gets her powers from a totem that she carries. Vixen
mhm.
was on Legends of Tomorrow, so you get an idea of what the powers were.
She also wasn't there. Um, there was like a mini, like it was like it was only like a few minutes, like maybe like 4 minute long mini animated like
Yes,
things coming up from like DC Showcase and stuff. So
that's
that's
correct.
another one to get interested into Vixen. Um, this one also, surprisingly enough, first appearance in this one as well for character you think would show up like have his first appearance in a Flash book, but this is the first appearance of the second Mirror Master, Evan McCulloch.
Oh, cool.
Issue
What
number
happened to
8.
the first Mirror Master? Did he die or did he?
I think he died. This one's the better one, but the first one is the more expensive one.
Yeah.
And I just picked this up recently too. I didn't change the bag or take the sticker off, but issue number 3. And how, which leads into that one because he hears the pain of the animals and that are getting experimented on and stuff. Like as you can tell, like the animals are getting experimented on, and you can
Yeah,
hear
that's
the
terrible.
screams of the animals right here in issue number 2.
Yeah, I get it. I believe it.
Mm.
And then two left, and then I'm done.
On longest
Uh,
cosplays, you're not the only one. I haven't seen this many Animal Man books in a while either, and I'm loving it too.
so Animal Man number 1, the first appearance of Maxine Baker, his daughter. Of course, it's also like the first appearance of Cliff Baker, his son and stuff, but he doesn't play a big part. He always
Yeah,
dies.
but wasn't he married in Strange Adventures before? Like he got married?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
sure. Like that's why it's not the first appearance of his wife in
yeah, that's
this.
what I thought. Like I
It's
knew he
just
was
the
married
first
before
appearance of
that.
his kids.
Okay.
Yeah. And then last up, uh, it's not the best condition, but I have it. I'm happy to have it. This
Hmm.
is Strange Adventures issue number 180, the first appearance of Animal Man, Buddy Baker.
Yeah. Okay.
Anytime you can have the first appearance of your favorite character, you're winning.
Mhm.
I was
Well,
very
that
lucky to get the first
that book
appearance of
that book I've seen. That book I've seen before.
Yeah.
Well, that book was also very heavily advertised in other DC books in this around that time. Because I have a few Action Comics and Superman comics that have the ad for that book,
Now,
and I thought,
TM. Now, the way he was made his first appearance, is he the same kind of character that he was later, or did they change him around a bit?
They
Like,
changed
oh,
them around, like starting with like Matt would know this because Matt actually uh, read this book and that, and
we did it for our book club with Biggie Shack.
yeah, they retconned it later on because it was like like he got his powers from aliens very early on, but then in this it was retconned into that, like not right away, but later on, it was like really retconned into the fact that the aliens were just like a way to ease in to him
okay.
and be like, oh, it's something that he can comprehend instead of being like, oh, you're an avatar for the red. We'll just do so that's how they said it. It was kind of funny, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they retconned it into the fact that he has his powers from the entity, the Parliament of the Red,
Exactly.
instead of
They didn't
aliens.
have that concept when they came up with the character. That concept came later. So, I
Yeah.
mean, face it, when Swamp Thing came out, he wasn't exactly the agent of the Green either yet.
No, that yeah, that definitely
That
came
came later, way
way
later.
late. Like it's surprising how late it came and
And we didn't
stuff.
even get that. We didn't even get that until after Anton Arcane had been introduced, and they started completely. The Rot almost came first. if I remember correctly, in that series. But it's so cool.
That's it. Like, yeah, I had like I think 40 plus. I was like, when I counted them, I was like, oh
Dude,
no.
that was great. That was amazing. I don't
Oh
know. The
no.
M&M, perhaps, archivist? All right, let's make Mike big.
All right. So before I show the treasury editions, I just have two books to show. Uh, since a lot of people on YouTube, they've been doing a lot of videos on the San Diego Comic Con. So I
Yep.
figured I would show a book on a con. It's not the San Diego Comic Con. It's from the Super DC Con of 1976. It's like a little mini
I've
book.
seen that advertised in DC in some of those books from that era.
Yeah. So it's really cool because inside, like, it gives you like different all the vendors that were showcasing their stuff at the time, and the stores, and there's some lots of different photos from the original TV show. So I picked it up for a really good price. I think I paid like $25, and you know what, it's a really nice shape, and you know what,
Yes.
why not?
That is a very interesting and unique collectible.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's connected to the magazine. But see here, Amazing World. So I don't know if this is connected to the Amazing World of DC Comics.
Well, I would imagine it was the same editorial group and writers because it
Probably.
was all the
Now
background. It was all
speaking,
the background guys. Paul Levitz did the editing for that, but he didn't do, and he did some of the writing. But it was a lot of the background guys, like the guy who was the Answer Man, Bob Rosakias, and stuff like that.
now speaking of Amazing World of DC Comics, when I was saying that I saw Doc's comics showing some, so
Mhm.
this is number one.
Oh, great pickup!
It's the only I only have number one so far, but as I was seeing the ones he was showing, now he's gonna cost me a lot of money because now I got to get the rest. So, Doc, you
Isn't
costed me
FOMO?
cash there.
Isn't FOMO a bitch? Oh,
Look, we all go through it. It's
exactly.
I've had people tell me that they bought stuff because of what I showed. I bought
Yes, I
stuff what
know.
people show. So
If you'll
it
recall, Alan showed the shirtless bear fighter the other day. Well, when Nate showed that on his channel there back about a year ago, I went out and bought the whole series.
we all go through it. It's a
We
circle.
all go through it.
All right. So now to the treasuries. First, we're going to start off with um, my opinion, the second greatest detective, because first being Batman, and that would be Dick Tracy.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Chester Gold, one of my favorite comic strip artists
Yeah.
of all time.
And you got all his wacky villains there.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yes,
The movie. Do you think the movie still holds up to today?
I like the movie very much. I just think that the people of the time didn't understand that it was based like a bit on the comics, and because people just thought it was a movie. But
Yeah.
I thought it was good, and my favorite villain there, if I'm not mistaken, there was Flat Top, who was
Flat
played by
top.
Al Pacino.
Yeah, and flat. No,
I think it was Flat
I
Top was played by Al
I
Pacino.
thought Al Pacino was Mumbles.
Could it be?
Flat Top, though, like the character, it's so funny how much people think of Flat Top to this day because Flat Top only existed in the comic strip for 2 years. They
Oh,
killed him off in '46,
but it's
and he
just that
hasn't
he's.
been back.
How many other villains could be called with
I
a
know
flat head, flat top? So,
exactly.
all right. So next, we're going to the 19 late 70s, early 80s, a TV show that I loved very much. This is a recent purchase, and that is Buck Rogers.
Very cool.
He's not a superhero, but he's a hero, so he qualifies for the show.
Well, if you consider Batman a superhero, then Buck Rogers
I
is a
do.
superhero.
I've always thought you don't have to have powers to be a superhero. You have to have the heroic properties, and you know what? Like you got to do it. Like I consider Conan a superhero
Well,
almost.
he's got like superpowers kind of there.
Yeah, his strength is so legendary, and Buck Rogers is so like it's sci-fi, but
Yeah,
it's completely up. He's a hero.
yeah.
It's not sci-fi like a Battlestar Galactica where it's a series that's based around this whole concept and there are characters in it. Buck Rogers is the series.
Yeah, and I had the toys when I was a little kid, and they were the perfect scale that they went with my Star Wars action figures.
Yeah, except for that stupid little robot, right?
The Twiki. Yeah, he was
Oh my god, I did
well
not like that one.
he was Yoda size, I think,
I
or
know.
maybe. All right. Next is a treasury of my favorite superhero group,
Oh,
obviously, Justice
sorry,
League of America.
Mumbles was Dustin Hoffman, so maybe Flat
Okay.
Ma. I don't, okay,
Oh, that's beautiful right there.
that's a gorgeous one.
Yeah. So, I mean, I believe I used this on the top 10 challenge, for the 4th of July that Alan did,
Yeah,
because
I remember you showing that. Yeah,
I found it
that's
very
So,
cool.
patriotic.
do do treasuries fit in a magazine box?
No, they're much bigger.
No, they're much
No.
bigger.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I was thinking. Like, oh man,
look,
yeah, what do you use to put them in a box then?
this is a
Yeah.
magazine, and that's the treasury.
There is a treasury. There is a treasury-sized box, but it's very expensive and hard to find.
Yeah, because I still need to get a magazine box because I like my magazines are just not in any box.
Well,
I got an Amazon box that we bought stuff from that they actually fit really nice. So Amazon does have good sizes boxes.
All right.
I have a magazine box. They're not hard to find. They're usually at most comic stores. I know you don't
Yeah,
have that.
yeah.
I know Thomas is
I'm
right.
gonna get.
Some people use milk crates for the treasuries. My milk crate here is big enough for them, but I only have two. So
Okay.
Mhm.
So next one is going to be the battle you never thought you would see, and that's Superman versus Wonder Woman.
very
Oh, I
cool.
do like that. Yeah,
That's
we want
this.
you.
This is one that I wanted from a long time ago. I did buy
Yeah.
it probably 7 or 8 months ago,
Mhm.
or maybe even more. But this is one of the treasuries that I
That's
would
on
always
my
look at.
that one's on my treasury want list.
Yeah.
He pointed at you and said, "You want to buy this."
Yeah.
That one, I want that one. Then I want the Sensation Comics one reprint, and
Yes.
I want the Christmas with the superheroes one. That was a lot of fun.
Next one is Superman salutes the bicentennial. Another one that I
Oh
showed on
man.
the top 10 challenge with Alan. This is a cool book. Superman is the narrator, so there's no
Mhm.
Superman stories. It's all stories about, I guess, the foundation of the United States of America. And I like to show the back cover because it's really cool because it shows you like all the presidents
Oh, that's so cool.
Up to Ford,
You
eh?
know,
up
I
until Ford.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
looking at that book the other day, and that it was like a rough copy, but it was still very expensive. It's not a cheap book to get
No,
that book.
the thing with these treasuries, some of them are really really expensive, and some of them you get them really good price.
Hmm.
It
So
all depends on
speaking,
who you can probably negotiate a lot of stuff too.
yeah. So now we're going into some Tarzan of the Apes, Joe Kubert goodness.
Yes, that's another good one. I saw that one at a con not too long ago. Thought
There's
about
one
it, but the
more.
price
There's
was a
one
little high.
more Tarzan that I want to get. They made two Tarzan treasuries, so I got to get that one too.
These are great.
What I like
Now,
about the Tarzan books from DC was Kubert would do the cover and he would do the splash page, and then the rest of them were direct reprints from the newspapers.
yes, a lot of times they were.
Yeah,
But Kubert's art is what drew people to buy them because they were such cool covers.
exactly.
Now we're going to do some Christmas. This is a giant superhero holiday grab bag from Marvel.
Very nice. I don't think I've
That's
seen that
Oh
one before.
man.
And see, you got Hulk playing with the little girl. I
Yeah.
don't like I don't like the costume of Nick Fury here. I don't like that costume there, but that's what they
Yeah,
used
he
it.
had that for a little while. That was Steranko that.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could probably put down the cigar or whatever he's smoking. Looks
Yeah,
like he's smoking something, isn't he?
He's always
yeah.
smoking a cigar.
He has a cigar. He has a cigar in his mouth.
Yeah.
So
Like a tree on fire.
speaking of the one you were just mentioning, Matt, Christmas with the superheroes.
That's the other one on
Oh
my
man.
list.
So this one is a good one. You got all the superheroes, each individual stories. You got a story with Batman, Captain Marvel, Superman, and the Teen Titans.
And the Batman story, I believe, is from Batman 8, all the way back. All the
I
way back to like Batman 8, way
Yeah.
back in the Golden Age.
Now,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
some people would call this character a hero. Some would say not, but I think he's a hero, and that is Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Oh,
Reindeer.
he's totally a hero.
He
He
saved
went down in
Christmas.
history. He saved Christmas
Yeah,
with his Happy Christmas tumor in his nose.
yeah.
Oh
Now,
jeez.
there's actually quite a few treasury editions of Rudolph.
Yep.
There's 5 treasury editions. I only have one. So, but these ones are really difficult to find. And if
Yes.
you find them in a high grade, they're really expensive. So you might have
Rudolph
to
made his
settle.
first. He made his first appearance as a DC Comics character in 1957.
I
Yep.
tried to buy it. I got outbid many times because it goes really expensive, that one.
Mhm.
But I will eventually get that one.
Thank you, Cliff. Let's give Cliff a little. Let's take a 440 joules. I still don't
Ah,
know what that
cool.
is, but let's give Cliff a little bit of a video here.
Cool.
Give me some money. Give me some money.
Little Spinal Tap for those out there who are out there.
All right. So next we're going to some famous first editions.
Ooh.
So we got the Action Comics.
Very cool. Like that, yeah. See, it's the famous first edition of Sensation Comics 1 is the one I want.
Yeah, that's on my list. I don't have that one yet.
Yeah.
Now, for those who don't know, when they put the famous first edition on the treasury, it means that it's an exact replica of the original comic, including all the ads. So they also give you a warning that they tell you not to purchase anything from the ads because they're
They
from the
don't exist
30s.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Certainly the prices wouldn't be the same.
Yeah. Now, I'm sure, Matt, you know this for sure. Like, remember when they were saying that when they were doing Action Comics #1, they were rushing it out, so they left out some panels.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they reused those panels that they left out and they put it in Superman #1.
That is correct.
Yeah, I think most of those are from the origin story, the origin part.
That is correct. It's
Yeah.
the origin part and the first page. It explains, you get the first page of the story so you know why Superman's carrying that woman.
Yeah.
You finally get to see why he's carrying the woman in the beginning first panel of the story.
Yeah, because in Action 1, it's like they give you 3 panels of how this happened, how this happened. It's like
Yeah.
right away jumps into the story.
Exactly.
So we looked at Action #1. So now we're gonna look at Superman #1.
Exactly. And you saw the difference when you look. You see the difference when you flip through the two of them.
Yes, I checked to see where was the differences, and this one you could say has a full page of origin.
Yeah.
But and here, if you see over here what's written, okay, it's that it says the legendary first issue Superman published in 1939, the 10-cent comic valued at $3,000 today. So this was 1977 or 76. So in 76 you could have got Action 1, Superman 1, or sorry, Action 1 for or Superman with $3,000. Imagine.
Yes. Yes. $3,1976.
If we can get the time machine. Another famous first edition, and this is Flash Comics #1.
That is a
So,
great one.
yeah,
I flipped through that one.
with this, I got to read the also the first appearance of Hawkman.
Yes, and I think it's also the first appearance of the other two features in the.
Well, look, in this book there is Cliff Cornwall, Hawkman story, Johnny Thunderbolt, the Demon Dummy, and the Mexican hero, the Whip.
Yes, the Whip actually stayed around for a while.
Yeah. So because these
after Hawkman and Flash, he had the most appearances of those characters.
Okay, because obviously these were anthologies, so you had one little story of Flash, and then the rest were all other stories. The same thing with Action Comics.
Mhm.
Now we were talking about Battlestar Galactica before, so here's my Battlestar Galactica.
Very cool.
Another show that I liked very much.
Yes.
I never did watch the newer shows. I did only watch the original, so I don't know
wow.
like which one would be
I've
better.
watched the entire original, both that and Galactica 80, and currently, when I have time, when I'm not watching YouTube, I'm currently watching the 2004 Galactica. I'm in season 2.
Okay.
So say we all.
So
Another
say we all. Yes.
famous first edition, and this is Wonder Woman #1.
Oh no, that's very cool.
Yeah.
There's also a Wiz Comics 2 first edition, as well as the Detective 27 and All Star 3. I think they did the Justice Society one.
I think there's one or two of those.
Yeah.
And here's the
they did Sensation 1, which was the second appearance of Wonder Woman, but they didn't do All Star 8 of her first.
yeah. But this one they say here a complete 64-page issue containing all new, never before published adventures of Wonder Woman. Because before it was still like an anthology book.
Yes.
So the stories were really short. So we were just talking about Detective Comics, you just mentioned, and this is my most recent purchase. I got this last week.
Very cool.
And
That's great.
the backup stories, they're all detective stories. It's Speed Saunders, Buck Marshall, who's a cowboy detective, Spy by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, The Crimson Avenger, Bruce Nelson, The Mysterious Dr. Fu Manchu. I don't know if that's the first appearance of Fu Manchu. I think he appeared
Fu Manchu's appearance was in #1.
#1, right? That's right. And then Cosmos, the Phantom in Disguise. Because actually, Detective Comics story, and there's the Batman story is really short in this one here.
Yeah, it's only 8 pages.
Yeah. So my last 3 are all Captain Marvel, and you just mentioned the Wiz Comics #2.
Yes.
So this one I read it actually this morning, so I got to see the origin of how Billy Batson became Captain Marvel, and it was really weird because it was like he was selling papers or something.
Yeah.
And a creepy looking guy with a jacket and everything came up to him and said, "Follow me," and he follows him into a subway. It's like back then maybe that would have been okay, but today no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like,
You can't do that.
danger.
All right, next one we got is Shazam. This is not a famous first edition. This is just a treasury edition.
Oh, I like
And
that though.
Very
has
cool.
lots of activities in this for kids. You got 6 king size stories, how to draw Shazam family, super size pinup, 3D cutout diorama, and a behind the scenes with CC Beck. Lots of stuff that
Beck,
kids
of
could,
course, was one of the creators. So
yes, lots of things for kids to do to damage the book. I just want to show you the The
I'm just
centerfold.
glad to have. I'm glad you have that because I can't wait to make a big poster of Uncle Marvel.
So that's the back cover, which you cut out to make the diorama.
Oh, you know what you got to do now, right? You got to cut it out.
If I find a really low grade copy for a couple of bucks, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna do the diorama, and I'm gonna cut out the centerfold, and you make a poster.
Oh,
Let me.
nice.
Well, you know what? I think that if it's in really bad shape, it's probably already had the diorama cut
It
out.
could be. It could be. I'm just trying to find the centerfold. The Shazam. Well, not the whole Shazam family, but
Oh, that's great.
Mary Marvel, Captain Marvel Jr., and Captain Marvel. That would make a nice poster. So
The only
Yeah,
ones,
it would.
honestly, as far as I'm concerned, those are the only three that really matter. Mr. Tawny's cool, Uncle Marvel's cool, but they're not main members.
no,
Even the
but they're
Marvel
they're
lieutenants are not.
they're just for entertainment purposes.
That's
Mhm.
right. We all know that Mary Marvel's the best one. So,
Well, Robbie
am I
loves her
right,
a lot.
Robbie?
Robbie
What?
loves her.
Robbie loves her. Robbie teases me about Supergirl, but he likes Mary Marvel
Mhm.
as I like Supergirl. So,
Okay, and the last one is another Captain Marvel, and that's a blue cover.
oh,
Nice.
that's another beauty. Another nice big moon cover.
Yeah, and another cutout diorama in the back. And
Nice.
this one has, let me see, because this one Robbie would really like, if I can find it. Right there,
Oh, very cool.
a pinup of Mary Marvel. That's for you, Robbie.
Who's gonna like that?
Mhm.
And if I'm not
Veronica wants to know where you're from.
where I'm from, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. This is the centerfold. Really cool.
And there, for those that don't know, of course, Shazam is spelt out with the name of the gods at the bottom
Yeah.
there.
Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury. So just for these, these pinups, they're really nice. And okay, here's another one. This is probably the nicest one of all the ones I showed you, and it's of Captain Marvel Jr. with flying with an eagle.
Very
Oh,
cool.
that is so cool.
For those that don't know, Captain Marvel Jr. is who Elvis based his look upon. Elvis was a huge Captain Marvel Jr. fan.
I
So
like that. I like what it said in the bottom too. It said "Best wishes, Captain
yeah,
Marvel Jr."
as if he actually signed it.
But
Yeah.
So
could he
that's
sign it
another.
without turning back to Freddie Freeman? Because he couldn't say his own name.
So that's another treasury that if I do find one in extremely low grade that still has everything in there, I'll buy it just to cut out the posters and stuff like that and have them laminated. They're cool.
That was
That's all. That's what I got.
Mike, that was a great presentation. Treasuries are such a wonderful side to the comic book. And honestly, they're reprinting them now, of course, but I mean, like they were very late 70s, early 80s, and that was it.
Yeah. I have a lot, but I still have a lot more to get.
Exactly.
Obviously, the Muhammad Ali Superman, the Spider-Man Superman, the Hulk, Batman.
There's a
One by
couple of
one.
Legion ones as well.
Yeah,
I've
there's
got one of
the one
and
by
one of the
one.
treasures. Yeah.
I'll get them all eventually. All.
It took me like I actively took it took me 11 years. I was actively looking for the Legion one where Saturn Girl marries Lightning Lad because that's outside of the books and it was in a treasury with a brand new story. I have it. It took me 11 years to find it, but I finally got my hands on it and I was very happy.
Yeah, that's one that's on my list. Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm
because see,
telling you right now, it's going to take you a while.
the thing is that when I started collecting comics in 1986, I was like 13 years old. I didn't have a lot of money. I was buying comics with a weekly allowance that my parents had given me. And at the time when I used to see the treasury editions, I could never afford them. So all the years until I got a job, I never, but then by the time I could afford to buy the treasuries, I was not collecting anymore. So when I got back into collecting this latest time and I saw the treasuries, I says, you know what? I'm getting those treasuries.
Very cool. Before we go, TM, what have you got coming up?
We're taking a week off of the Hot Five this week. We'll be back the following week, but always over on Biggie Shack's channel for the Hot Five Commandments. We drop them both on our channels and then I also put them out on IG as well. And that,
Yeah, I try to catch them live, but if I don't, I do tend to watch them on the rerun. So
yeah,
it's a
that's all
very
you can
good
do.
show.
Yeah, people get busy and stuff, and then like I said, I dropped some videos of some unboxings that I did, so please go check those out. Leave a comment. Let me know what book you really liked out of those packages I unboxed last week and the week before. I may have some more unboxings coming. Who knows? So just subscribe, hit that notification bell. Then I'm always over on Biggie Shack's channel for the Collector Club. I'm usually over on Matt Spidey's for the Outback, and then I'm always over on Bleeker's Church every Sunday. I was just over there.
Oh, I saw you this morning on there. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And Mike, what have you got coming up?
Well, my usual, my couple of videos per week. I have a video that I'm working on now. Probably it's going to come out in probably Wednesday because I started to do Atlas Seaboard videos. I just did one on Planet of Vampires this weekend.
Yeah, I
Yesterday, I
saw
believe it
that
was.
one. That was a nice one.
And so now I have the one I'm working on now that should be ready by Wednesday is Grim Ghost.
Oh, another good
Another
one.
series that ran 3 issues. So that's the one that I'm working on now. It should be out like Wednesday.
I remember I had a friend who had all 3 issues of Grim Ghost, and I read them. I don't own them myself, but that was I enjoyed it. I thought that was one that could have gone a little further.
Yeah, except the fact that because the comparison with him with Ghost Rider,
Yeah,
like he was different. It's just that when people look at it and they're gonna say, okay, Ghost Rider, but he
I
had
know.
potential.
Martin Goodman could not steal anything.
Yeah, if they would have focused on more originality, they could have probably succeeded instead of doing everything out of spite. But the thing
Yeah,
is that the other ones that I'm going to be showing you, some of them also, they're all characters that really had a lot of potential, and there's some characters that are completely insane. Like there's no way that could have worked.
yeah, that's true. Atlas was a very hit and miss as a company. Anyway, Tuesday coming up, I have Mr. Grant. Well, his name is Grant, and he's got a channel called Solo Promoter. He is a professional puppeteer who also collects comics. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you will enjoy him because I have enjoyed his videos. He's got a nice cadence. His videos are very entertaining, and you should check him out. And come check him out on my Comic Talk Tuesday. Now, with regards to the next Sunday superhero show, due to the fact in 2 weeks' time I'm going to be on vacation with my family, I have moved the 2 weeks episode up to next weekend. Guests to be announced at this point. I have got about 3 people out there I've sent messages to that I'm waiting to hear back from who's going to come. But you're only going to have to wait a week for this next one. So hope to see you again next week. TM, Comic Mike, thank you for coming tonight.
Thanks for having us.
If you guys out there haven't done so, remember nominations at the Canadian the Comic Book Community Awards are still going on at cbcawards.com. So take a few minutes to check them out and nominate your favorite channels.
I voted for this show for the best live show.
Oh, I appreciate that very much. I can honestly say that I nominated both my guests tonight. So thank you very much for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed yourself. My name's Matt. I like comics, and I hope you do too. Good night, everybody.
Good night.